listening to the EYT Media Network.
And good evening and welcome to Clarion Area High School tonight. It is the semifinal round of girls AA here in District 9. Redbank taking on Keystone this evening. And the winner will move on to Saturday's championship game against either Montauk or Coudersport. And it is Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball here on the EYT Media Network. Carly Tire pregame show tonight. Mike Kalinowski alongside Dustin Kiefer. Bob Dunkle out of state, taking care of some business that he has to attend to.
He's allowed to cross state lines now. Interesting.
As of about 2 months ago.
All right, that's good to hear.
Chase is here with us too, Steinman, and Nico, too, down there on the camera as we get set for tonight. Jumpin' Joey's in the house, too. We'll probably have some camera on him at some point as he goes out and interacts with the crowd. Got the whole crew here this evening. And, well, Dustin, this is first time you've joined us on a broadcast this year as far as on the broadcast side here. And coming in here, Keystone and Redbank Valley. Redbank Valley on a roll. They're 23-1. They are the champion of the KSAC, looking to be the champion of District 9, as is, or are, I should say, the Lady Panthers. Andy Tracer comes in with a record of 11-9. Tough road to go here for Keystone, but you never know. You get to this point of the season.
Keystone team that has dropped 2 games this year to Redbank Valley. They lost by 36 back in December, and then just a 14-point loss to them actually in Keystone's last game, all the way back on February 14th. It's been 2 weeks since the Panthers have played, and the last game they played was Redbank Valley's senior night, I think it was, in New Bethlehem. But, Mike, this game is always so interesting to me as you get started in the District 9 playoffs, and especially a game like this one tonight, because it's a win, move on, win, secure a spot, not just in the District 9 championship, but also you lock in a spot in the PIAA playoffs as well. And lose your season is done. And I know folks in New Bethlehem, and rightfully so, they are looking at a team that is the odds-on favorite to win a District 9 AA title this year. There's no doubt about that. But this is a group of people that have a right to believe that they could win a few games in the state playoffs as well. I don't think anybody's booking their rooms to Hershey just yet, but I think that people understand that they have a good enough team to win a few games in those state playoffs as well. And this game is always so interesting to me. I think back to 2006 with that Union girls team that knew they had a chance to make a run, and they ended up making a run to the state semifinals, and talking to their coach at the time, coach now, Josh Meeker, about their quarterfinal game that was a lose and you're done situation. And they knew what they had ahead of them and what they had possibly for them. But you lose that game, you know you're still going against a good basketball team, and you lose that game, and all of that is done. Now, I will say this. When you talk to Coach Edmonds and this entire Redbank Valley staff, that's not the message that they've been sending to their team. They know this is a very solid Keystone basketball team. You don't come in at 13-9 on the season. You don't win some of the games that they've won throughout this year. You don't have a 1,000-point, 1,000-rebounder like Natalie Bowser, not be a solid basketball team. So the messaging certainly hasn't been what I talked about in those Redbank Valley practices as they get ready for this one tonight. You're going to see a little bit fresher, or maybe not fresher, but not quite as much rust on this Redbank Valley team. They've had a good week-plus rest since that KSAC championship game. Be interesting to see if Keystone can shake off the rust early.
All right, that's going to take us up to our first break time. And we're going to come back with more for you on the way here in the Carly Tire pregame show. And we'll take our first time out tonight. It is Redbank Valley and the Keystone Lady Panthers getting set to square off semifinal action, girls AA District 9. And it's Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball right here on the EYT Media Network.
In a world that needs cleaning up, a legend stands tall. John Deere compact tractors from Land Pro Equipment. With a get-it-done attitude, they're always ready to take care of business. And it's equipped to take on anything, so they never back down from the dirty work, making your world a more beautiful place.
We're making room for our 2023 model, so take advantage of our model year 22 compact tractor sale now. Stop in or build your own at landproequipment.com.
Brookville Equipment Corporation is a leading American manufacturer of locomotive, streetcar, and mining machinery. For over 100 years, Brookville has been a world-class manufacturer with innovation, quality engineering, product safety, and expert American craftsmanship. Every piece of equipment is designed and built entirely in our facility in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Join our team. Brookville is a family-owned business. We offer competitive wages, opportunities for growth, and outstanding benefits. Click the Now Hiring button on our website at brookvillecorp.com for current openings.
Attention, attention! Beverage Hair Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Hair Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
Being in a rural area doesn't have to restrict you to your learning. And I appreciate a college that is located in the area I live because they understand the demographic of their clients and their students, and they understand the challenges of this area, from everything from Wi-Fi access to just accessibility. I appreciate just knowing there's access to further learning without having to drop everything and move closer to a college facility.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Oaks Building Supplies, dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds. West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
fancy intro.
You're listening to the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School. It is semifinal action in girls AA here in District 9. Mike Kalinowski, Dustin Kiefer, he is the dean. As we get to, that's a good name for you. The Dean Dustin Kiefer.
We'll go with that. It works.
You're a mathematician, but that doesn't really work either.
Yeah, it doesn't flow as well.
We're in the Carly Tire pregame show, looking at players to watch in this one, and we'll go right through the keys. You look at Keystone coming in, of course, led by the power of Bowser in Natalie Bowser. But this is a team, though, anyone can get on any given night. They're good. Gruber, Tracer, Reyes, Bowser winners are the starters.
Already mentioned Natalie Bowser, 1,000-point, 1,000-rebound, went over those 1,000-point thresholds for points and rebounds, both in the same game for those career marks. She averages just under 15 points a game. Emma Gruber right around the 6-point mark. Jill Winters, Ashley Albright can both light it up on any given night. Ashley coming off the bench for this Keystone team. For Redbank Valley, it's the names that you have heard all season long. The thing is, they are so deep. There are so many different players that they can go to, but you have Miley Harmon, one of the top scorers in District 9, averaging right around 21 points a game. Olivia Huffman. Huffman's an interesting one because Huffman was, the premier player on this Redbank Valley team, and then the freshman comes in last year, and Miley Harmon. And it was so neat to watch Olivia last year because it was simply look, this young lady right here, this Harmon, is going to come in and make us a fantastic basketball team to go along with how good we already are. And so Olivia Huffman checks in at that 16 points a game and loves her role on this Redbank Valley team and is such a great leader on this Redbank Valley team as well. Rarick averaging around 6.5 points a game, and Addison Bond checks in at 4.5 points a game for Redbank Valley. So, like I said, Redbank Valley, tons of depth on that team as well. They'll go to their bench. He loves working in players, lots of different players. I think of people like Brooklyn Edmonds, who just fills such a critical role on that team. She's a great defensive player. She gets those rebounds. She's not one of your top scorers, but that's not her purpose for being out on the floor at any given time for Redbank Valley. Tons of players like that on this Bulldogs team.
Yeah, they do come off the bench well, and you mentioned the Bonds and with Harmon on that starting lineup and Huffman and all that, but also Quinn White, saw her light it up too. She's able to fire from that three-point range and really had some good games in those KSAC championships, so we see how that comes into here. Those are our players to watch. Again, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Quick keys to the game. Dustin, Dean, Kiefer, what does each team need to do?
Already talked. Redbank Valley is, there's a clear favorite and a clear underdog in this basketball game. And if you're the favorite, you usually have fewer keys to victory in that game. And we talked about the balance, even scoring balance on this team. Yes, Miley Harmon is one of your top scorers in District 9, but the balance that got you here is what you need to utilize to get a victory here tonight. And when I say the balance, I don't just mean scoring balance. I mean you find those opportunities. Maybe Kaylin Rearick doesn't have 22 points like somebody else does, but she knocks down those 2 or 3 really well-timed three-pointers in the game. Or a Brooklyn Edmonds, like I said, gets that really important rebound and put back to stop the bleeding at some point in time for Redbank Valley. If you're Keystone, a lot more keys with this one. You have to take care of the basketball. Patience with the pass. Redbank Valley loves to bait you into passes. They're so good with that defense up top in the zone that they like to tempt you into certain passes. You got to take care of the basketball. You got to limit good shots from Huffman and Harmon. They're going to get their shots. You got to force them into some bad ones. And you have to avoid what I call the Redbank Valley run. Because at some point in time, with every Redbank Valley game, when you read the recap or you hear you guys talk about it during the season, there's always a point where Redbank Valley went on a big run in the game. And you got to avoid that if you're going to beat this basketball team.
Okay, those keys, again, brought to you by that's Gatesman's Auto Body. Nice job there, Dustin. It looked like you haven't missed a beat. You're right with it.
I don't even know how to do this anymore. I don't know what this game is that's out here. It's been so long since I've been with you guys. It's a shame Jake put me on probation for 2 months. Is that what it was?
That's why you disappeared. We were kind of wondering. We're getting set for the national anthem here at Clarion Area High School. We'll bring that to you as it comes live. Nice crowd on hand for this semifinal. Winners will play on Saturday. It's Clarion's Tip and Gym.
It's one thing, Mike, is these crowds. It's been nice to see the crowds starting to come back a little bit. 2 years ago, we were dealing with COVID, regulations on the numbers, people with masks. Last year, we're going to go into the national anthem.
All right. All right, there you go, national anthem. We'll have starting lineups here. Janet Montgomery Scott starting lineups.
Just to finish that thought, though, even last year, didn't it feel like crowd-wise, it took a little bit of time to get everybody back in here? Now, I know everybody loves being at home and hearing Bob Dunkle's analysis of the games. So I understand how difficult that is, but it's great to see. We love when you stay home. We love when you watch it, but we love the crowds here as well tonight. It's a good one.
100%. Starting lineups coming your way for Keystone. It will be Emma Gruber, followed by Mia Traster.
Jill Winters already down there as well for the Panthers.
Number 34, that's Amanda Reyes. And, of course, it is number 40, Natalie the Power Bowser.
Going all the way back to her brother, Nick.
So this team ready to go. Keystone, tough task here. They come in, though, 13-9. This playing well toward the end of the season, looking to upset Redbank Valley tonight. Winner of this one will take on either Montauk or Countersport. And also tonight we'll be trying to keep you updated on other games too, as North Clarion takes on Elk County Catholic. We already had that first game. You said it was in the Mercy Roll, though.
Yeah, Otto Eldred leads DuBois Central Catholic in 1A girls 56-37. That's in the fourth quarter.
Janet Montgomery Scott starters here for Redbank. It'll be Rearick, Bowser, Harmon, Huffman, and Edmonds, as they will get the start here for the Bulldogs tonight. And again, deep bench for Redbank Valley. You will hear a lot of different names coming off that bench. The officials are just about ready to get set for that MV Property Care tip-off. We'll be in action tomorrow night up at Clarion's Tip and Gym. We'll have the CL, Clarion Limestone, and Karn City boys game. That'll be following the opening game with Ridgeway. That'll be at, we'll probably be on the air about 7:30 tomorrow night.
You know, Mike, we've talked about the importance of this game. One of the things PWA has already come out and said, first round state playoffs, top of the bracket, you get a home game in the first round of the state playoffs. Both the runner-up and champion in 2A girls gets that home game.
Yep.
So you win this one, got a home state playoff game to start.
Tip control here by Keystone as we get started. Tracer will work it across the timeline. Excuse me. Ball left side to Gruber. Now back up to Tracer, works it to the right side.
Redbank, no surprise, coming out in the zone, and they'll come out on you 30 feet away, doesn't matter.
Ball dumped into Bowser, fight for the basketball, but we're going to get that first Land Pro possession arrow held ball, and it will go to Redbank.
Well, that's, you know, when you bring the defense out on that 2-3 or whatever it is, the two people up top, when you bring the two up top out as far as they do, it rushes the game a little bit for you. And you saw that entry pass into Bowser just rushed a hair. It wasn't that far off, just missed her.
First quarter sponsor is Kells Kitchens. Rearick dumping it down into Huffman. Huffman spins back out. Rearick fires a three. It's on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Edmonds. Edmonds bounce pass back up top to Harmon. Here's Harmon into the lane. She can move. Harmon puts up the strong shot. It's off the side. Put back by Bowser, and it's good for Redbank Valley. And that on the other side is the power of Bowser. Tracer working at top of the key. Finds Gruber. Gruber bounce pass to Bowser. Shot from the left elbow. It's off the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Huffman. Harmon pushing it across the timeline. Harmon's not afraid. She will go take it right to the hoop if you give her any bit of a seam there. Bowser shot on the way. Off the back of the rim. Ball rebounded. Nice rebound by Tracer.
Yeah, good position, good physical play afterwards. Edmonds wisely stepping away after that one. Didn't want to pick up an early foul here, a minute and a half in.
Ball's going to go off of Rearick's foot and out of bounds stays Keystone ball.
You've seen this Redbank team a bunch. I've seen them a bunch on the broadcast that you've had, but just always in the passing lanes. You know, they're good at reading where it's going to be. Very quick, the two guards up at the top of this zone. Always seem to be in your way, no matter where you are.
Gruber, left side, drives. Comes back up top to Winters. Bumps it down into the paint, but taken away, knocked out of bounds by Huffman. Huffman couldn't control it, but it'll stay Keystone ball.
The ability to go inside out is going to be a critical part for this Keystone team tonight, too. I mean, as they try to feed into Reyes, as they try to feed into Bowser, getting it back out to the Grubers, the Winters, Tracers, Albright off the bench, knocking down the shots on the outside. It's going to be critical tonight.
Ball comes into the paint, saved by Edmonds. Here comes Harmon. Harmon kicks it out. Rearick, three on the way. That ball off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound underneath is by Reyes. So just 2-0, 5:45 to go here in this first quarter. Good student section over there for Redbank. The ball is going to be partially blocked by Rearick, but going to get too much hand of Winters. And Winters will go to the line here to shoot two. Do want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College on these free throws.
On the shot or on the floor? Looks like the officials have said that's going to be
Oh, they're going to say
floor.
Not shooting. Okay.
Nope.
So they do come together. And they say it's on the floor. The ball dumped in. And the shot's off the mark that time by Reyes. Put back, no good. Put back by Bowser, though. Doesn't go. Oh, my. Here's Harmon. Harmon lost it, kicks it back up top to Rearick. Rearick into the lane. Rearick scoop shot, no good. Rebound Bowser, put back, that's no good. But the foul will be rung up here on Reyes. And this time, I believe they're going to put Bowser up to the line to shoot a couple. That's Alyssa Bowser here for Redbank Valley.
Bowser with a couple of big offensive rebounds in this one. She got her bucket, our lone field goal of the game, flashing across the paint and getting a rebound off of a missed shot by Harmon, I believe it was. Her first shot is on the way and no good. Bowser with a couple of big offensive boards to give Redbank Valley a couple of opportunities here. A foul apiece at this point in the first quarter. This is the second as well. Gruber with the rebound, and the Panthers have the ball, still trailing by 2.
That's right. Almost 3 minutes gone. We've only had the one field goal. Here's Tracer across the timeline. Comes out to Reyes. Reyes kicks it to the left side. Winters fakes, drives, puts up that runner. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Huffman's going to pull it down. Huffman spins around, gives it to Harmon. Gruber will pick her up. Keystone right now in a man-to-man defense.
3 straight possessions, defensive possessions ended after a Huffman rebound there, or on a Huffman rebound.
Shot is missed. Fight for the ball, and we are going to get another Land Pro possession arrow held ball. And this time it will go to Keystone. I always look at Bob and go, you working tomorrow? And we talk about Land Pro, but
I am working tomorrow. I
state.
intend to. Just not at Land Pro.
Yeah, he's not here. So we'll have to see if Nico's working tomorrow. And
I can be so lucky to work for the governor, you know?
Nico's now shaking his head no. Here's the ball lost in the paint. We're going to get a foul. No shooting foul here. See who gets rung up on this one.
Do you notice offensively, Mike, for Keystone, how just the pace at which Redbank Valley comes out at you in that zone just amps up your offense so much, and you see so much rushing from this Keystone team. And now a steal from Huffman as she gets her hand on that one.
Ahead to Harmon, hits the foot race to the other end, and Harmon gets it to go, and it's 4-0 Redbank Valley.
And that's a bucket created by Olivia Huffman on the inbound pass, just swatting the ball away. Those are the little plays that create energy for this Redbank Valley team. We've seen it so many times.
Gruber's shot from the right side, no good. Bowser's there for the putback, though. Basket good, and Bowser's fouled, and she's up to the line for the old time. 3-point play.
One of the things that gets lost about Natalie Bowser, we know how strong she is from softball season. We know how strong she is in basketball. It's the footwork that she has. It's just so good. The ball, the court awareness, knowing where you are after getting that missed shot and the rebound, and knowing where to be. Just a quick power dribble in the paint, got herself into better position, gets the ball up and in, and a chance at the 3-point play.
Mano and Bell are in here for Keystone. Couple substitutions.
And the shot is good by Bowser.
Back to a 1-point ball game. Just under 4 minutes. Gales Kitchens first. Harmon driving, dumps it to Huffman. Huffman puts up the shot. Doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Bell.
Length on the inside causing some problems for the Redbank Valley team. Just have to go a bit off balance to put that shot up.
Mano with the basketball comes back up top to Tracer.
Long reach there with Sydney Bell. Obviously Bowser inside too.
Keystone could actually take the lead here on this possession. Ball back up top to Tracer. Down to the corner, that's Winters. Fakes, drives. Winters puts up the runner. Shot is good, and Keystone's up 5-4.
Found the opening. You got to find seams against this 2-3 zone of Redbank Valley.
Here's Harmon. Shot no good. They're going to get Bell with the push, and Harmon's going to go to the line here to shoot a couple.
That's a great veteran play out of a sophomore right there, and Miley Harmon. Drive in, make something happen, create a little bit of contact. It's a good call. There was contact there on the arm, on the body, and give herself an opportunity to connect it too from the charity stripe. Here's the first. It's good. Second team foul against Keystone here in the first quarter. One on Reyes, one on Bell. Harmon connects on the second as well. 4 points from Miley. 6-5 lead, Redbank Valley.
3-2 action. Left corner. Ball dumped into the paint. Turnaround shot. And we're going to get a travel here called on Bell.
That's one of those travels created by defense, Mike. You see it all the time. Huffman was in great position when Bell turned around to try to put a move on her. She was right where she didn't want her to be, and it forced her to take the extra step as she tried to decide what to do. Turnover gives it back to Redbank Valley. Keystone's done a great job of limiting turnovers so far in this game. That's why they're only trailing by the 1. Got to keep that going if you want to stay close.
Addison Bond hands it off here to Harmon. Harmon into the paint, tried to find Bonanno, but stolen away by Tracer. Tracer down the right side. Comes up top to Bowser. Bowser passes over, down to the left corner. Albright lost it out of bounds, though.
Yeah, things never just settled in for Keystone on that possession there. Everybody that touched it fumbled it a bit. The timing was off from the get-go on that possession. Yet another turnover for the Panthers, now 4 in the first quarter.
Still a 1-point ball game, though. 2:05 remaining. Harmon dumps it off. Bonanno shot. Good pass from Harmon to Bonanno.
What a look. You got to know you're drawing attention, and she does. When she takes it to the hoop, she's going to draw a lot of people.
Ball stolen, and it is Addison Bond with it. Bond Comes down the lane, puts up the shot. Good by Bond, and it's 10-5.
This is the Redbank Valley run that I talked about in the keys to the game, Mike.
And we'll take a quick timeout on this one. Minute 38 to go here in the first 10-5 to score, and you're watching Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball on the EYT Media Network. All right, here we go. Sorry about the audio there, folks, but we're right back to action. 12-5, not much has changed. Redbank with the lead, Keystone with the basketball. Ball loose into the paint. Bonanno tries to save it from going out of bounds, but it stays Redbank or Keystone ball here.
Mike, it was Keystone 5, Redbank Valley 4. An 8-0 run from Redbank Valley with 3 Keystone turnovers in that time.
Foul's going to be called here on Redbank. We'll see who they get. It'll be one of the Bonds. And it looks like they're going to ring this one up on Isabella Bond. 45 seconds here in the first.
Her first. 4th team foul against Redbank Valley.
Ball to the corner. Winters gets tied up. And we're going to go to the Land Pro possession arrow.
Boy, those are some great hands from Addison Bond there.
Yep.
He had another turnover on Keystone. But a lot of times when you get into that trap and you go from straight up down to the reach, usually your hands end up getting something. You have to be very swift with your hands to avoid any contact, and Addison did exactly that. Good work.
Here's Harmon. Looks for the baseline, finds it, kicks it back out. Huffman steps back. Trey on the way. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, and it's going to be rebound pulled down by Tracer.
Got to get a bucket here if you're Keystone. A 2 or a 3 doesn't matter. Just bring an end to this 8-0 run. Get a little energy back going into the second quarter.
Down to 4, down to 3. Winters has it partially blocked by Bond. Huffman kicks it ahead, but that's the buzzer. 12-5 after 1. Redbank leads Keystone. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching the girls' District 9 AA semifinal. Laurel Clinic basketball on the EYT Media Network.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tionesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tionesta Builder Supply.
It's Tionesta, and yes, Tionesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave, you've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow.
All right, right back here to action at Clarion High School, AA semifinal. Redbank and Keystone, 12-5. Redbank leads. Here's Bowser in the paint, kicks it back up top to Traster. Second quarter to Next Step Therapy second. Ball to the right corner. They're going to get Huffman with the foul here. That'll be number 5 here against Redbank Valley.
You see Bowser out there giving some instruction here, trying to get that ball moving quickly against the zone.
Ball bounced in. Reyes kicks it back up to Traster.
Find the seams, move it around. Keystone, just a couple of turnovers earlier, the first about 6 minutes of that first quarter. And then when the wheels turned square late in the quarter, saw them turn it over a lot against this defense.
Winters fakes drives into the paint.
And we have a 3-second call.
So they're going to get someone in the lane over there. There were a couple of Lady Panthers over there. So another turnover.
Yeah, you got to avoid giving up possessions against a team like Redbank Valley without an opportunity to take a shot.
Harmon. Working the basketball here, top of the key, finds Edmonds.
Keystone's been man here throughout this game. Reyes is going to be called for the foul.
Reyes trying to body up down there, and it's tough. It's a lot. You got Huffman, very adept at that bottom block. And nice job there on the inbound, but Redbank here will work it. Here's Harmon.
That's a second foul on Reyes. She'll stay in the game for Keystone. They're starting 5 out on the floor right now, as is Redbank Valley's from the beginning.
Bowser over to Edmonds, back to Bowser. Bowser into the paint, had the ball knocked away, and the putback is good by Huffman. Ball kind of squirted over to Huffman.
Yeah, Bowser's take was a little bit forced. Just put the head down and said, I'm going to go, let's go. But a little bit of luck for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs as that ball fell right into the hands of Huffman. Put yourself in good positions, good things will happen.
Winters with the runner, and she gets it to go. 14-7.
Ended up being a 10-0 run that Keystone finally brings to an end. That seam has been open the whole game for Jill Winters. Have you noticed that? The ball gets to that wing corner area on Winters' side. She's been able to find the opening and get it to the hoop.
I'll tell you what, give Reyes credit on that defense that time, because she had Huffman as she was trying to drive on the line, did not give her the line, and when the ball started out of bounds, Huffman had to reach back for it, and she was already out of bounds.
Yeah, and remember Reyes playing with 2 fouls right now as well, so that's something to keep your eye on with that one, and she had to play very smart defense in that case.
Tracer's shot on the way, rattles the cage, doesn't go. The ball tipped back out. Harmon's going to take it, and Harmon can go. Tracer right with her. Shot by Harmon, though, is good, and it's 16-7.
Harmon sealing with her body. Nice job of making sure that she's either going to lay it up and in or potentially get fouled in that case.
Ball dumped in. Open is Reyes. Her shot no good. The ball tipped around, and Bowser gets it. Passes off to Huffman. Ball down to Harmon. Here's a 2-on-1. Here's Rierick. Shot good. And it's 18-7 Redbank Valley.
Left hand, right hand, doesn't matter for Miley Harmon. That's a nice look with the left. The opening was there. Little push pass.
Gruber's shot on the way. No good. Comes right back out. And Harmon is going to kick the ball ahead to Rierick. Rierick into the lane. Rierick puts up the shot. I don't know how she got that to go. She sidestepped the defender, and it's 20-7. 8-2 run to start this quarter, and there's a timeout on the court. It's full timeout. We'll break. You're watching Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball on the EYT Media Network.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Edge certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Right to action we go. Keystone with the basketball, the ball underneath. Shot on the way, rattles the cage again, doesn't go for winners, but the putback by Reyes is no good. There's Gruber saving the basketball. It comes in, though, to Bowser. And are they going to call a foul or just out of bounds? I think they're going to say Bowser was out of bounds. It'll be Keystone basketball.
(16-2), the current Redbank Valley run.
Here comes Harmon. Harmon. And has it blocked. What a block by Winners. And that's tough to do. She reached across, and you wouldn't be able to see it on that backside, but got all ball that time.
Shoulder and shoulder. Good no call on that one. No real position gain by either player, and she had to time the hand perfectly.
Here's Bowser in the paint. Oh, and how about Bowser with the basket? Good. Alyssa Bowser will go to the line for the old-time three-point play. It was Bowser on Bowser that time.
Yeah, the foul goes against Natalie Bowser. It's her first, fourth team foul. Whistled against the Lady Panthers.
Oh, and there's Huffman for the putback, and it's good. 24-7, Redbank Valley.
6 points, 4 rebounds out of Huffman here early, actually midway through the second quarter. Lost track of time there, Mike.
Yep, 12-2 is the scoring advantage for Redbank so far in the quarter. Still 3:45 here in this next step therapy.
And the run spanning back to about the 3-minute mark of the first quarter is now 20-2. Make it 20-4 on the Natalie Bowser bucket.
Yep, nice shot by Bowser in the paint.
Talked about it in the keys to the game before the game. If you want to beat Redbank Valley, you have to avoid the Redbank Valley run, because as soon as they go on one, the energy just amps right up for them.
Ball ripped away by Tracer, and we're going to get a foul called here on Bond. That's Addison Bond. That'll be number 6 here against Redbank Valley.
Redbank Valley is a team that when they get you into a trap, they're going to go for the basketball. But somebody's going to be reaching down for the ball. When you get a rebound, you got to be strong with it, because there are going to be people right around you swatting for that basketball. Sometimes that aggressive style creates situations where you pick up some fouls. And that's what happened to Addison Bond there. She picks up her second. It's team foul number 6 against the Lady Bulldogs.
Albright in here for Keystone. Bowser, though, with the basketball. Spins around, puts up the shot in traffic. It's no good. The rebound by Bowser.
They had her doubled there. Huffman was in on her, so was Redbank Valley's Bowser.
Rearick in the corner. Rearick dumps it down to Huffman. Huffman puts up that shot, no good, but a foul's going to be called. I think they're going to get Reyes on this one.
Yeah, and Huffman was out of position a bit there, but I think she knew that she was going to be able to draw enough contact to get a foul. That's what you get out of a veteran player, is that ability to realize that, you know what, I'm going to be able to get an opportunity to go to the line here, even though I might not make this shot. A little off-balanced on the miss.
Ball just off the back there. Again, we do want to thank Northern Pennsylvania Regional College on these free throws by Miss Huffman.
Redbank Valley now just 2 of 6 from the free throw line in this game. Make it 3 of 7. Huffman with 7. It's 25-9.
Tracer will work it up the court here for the Lady Panthers as they try to claw back into this one. 2:45 to go here in the second. They're down 25-9. Tracer, left side, Winners. Tracer controls.
Mike, just Friday night, you saw, a 19-point lead evaporate pretty quickly right in this court.
Yep.
Union led by 19. Clarion got it back pretty close. Union ended up winning.
Winner shot no good. Got her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get Bonanno on this one. That'll put Winners up to the line to shoot 2.
They're going to give her the 2 shots there, too. I don't know if she intended to dump it down to Bowser on a little entry pass there from the drive, or if that happened because of the foul. Either way, she'd be going to the line either way because it puts them in the bonus. The first shot is missed from Winters. Winters has 4 points for the Panthers. Bowser leads Keystone with 5 right now. Second shot misses as well. And a rebound by Harmon.
Some, though, bring it across the timeline. A little slower this time. There's Bond. Addison Bond, 3 on the way. Doesn't go. Ripped down by Natalie Bowser. Down to 2 minutes. Zone defense here by Redbank. Ball to Albright. Shot on the way. 3-pointers, no good. And Huffman will just let it go out of bounds, and it'll be Redbank basketball.
It's one of those things that could bring Keystone back into this game. Get one of your shooters like Winters, like Albright, like Tracer knocking down Gruber, knocking down some shots from the outside against this zone. But right now, got to find an answer if you're the Lady Panthers. They've had some stops here recently.
Well, almost stole it away by Winters. Stays Redbank ball, though. Good hustle. White in the game here for Redbank Valley. She can fire 3-pointers, too. Ball underneath to Huffman. Huffman shot, no good. Huffman fighting for the rebound. Who's going to get it? Huffman does. Kicks it out here to Harmon. Now Bonanno. Bonanno driving. Bonanno is going to be knocked to the ground, and I think they'll get Bell here.
Yeah, that's likely on Bell, and it will. You know, everybody looks at the hands and sees straight up. But when the body slides in and you take somebody off their position, that's where the foul is going to be whistled on the senior Sydney Bell. Kira Bonanno's first shot is good. It's team foul number 6 against Keystone here in the first half. Everybody goes to the line from here on out in the first half. Bonanno makes the first. And the second as well. 4 points now out of Kira Bonanno. 27-9 is the lead. Remember, Keystone led 5-4 in the first quarter.
Tracer right side to Albright. Tracer again, Albright in the corner. So fire the 3, rejected that time by Huffman. It'll stay Keystone ball, but boy, Huffman got it all too.
And Albright just walks away and flashes a smile. I think Albright's giving up, 8, 9, 10 inches? No, not quite that much, but giving up a little bit to Huffman there. And can't help but flash a smile and just enjoy that one. Live to see another day. Still your ball.
Down to a minute 6. Winners left side to Albright. Back up top to Winners, and now Tracer. Under a minute.
You see that 2-3 zone, and that middle, it's constantly passing off Bowser. Either somebody fronting her, somebody behind her. You keep an eye on her right in the middle. 3 white shirts around as they try to get it inside to her. And Harmon's heading to the line.
Yeah, Bell's going to get called for the foul. I believe that could be her third. It is, and so they're going to hurry a substitute in here.
Ava Patrick will check in, sophomore for the Lady Panthers. Bell and Reyes now both with 3 fouls. Under a minute to play here in the first half.
Harmon gets the first of that. It was a 1-on-1.
Second shot on the way is good. Harmon now 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. She has 8 in the game. And a 20-point lead.
Yeah, 20-point lead.
We can both do it.
Time.
Yeah. Look at us.
Starting to get like Bob. Say the same things. Here, stolen away by Harmon. And Harmon will get the layup on the other end, and it's 31-9. Redbank pulling away now, 26 seconds to go here in the half.
What hustle from Harmon there, though she kind of read. I don't know if that ball was tipped or not. I really, to be honest, wasn't watching there as whether that was going to be a backcourt violation or not. And so she read that Winters just wasn't necessarily going after it with full speed.
Here's Bond going the other way. Isabella Bond dumps it down. Harmon tries to save it, and Hartman was out of bounds. 6 seconds.
And another possession for Keystone on their end that ended with a turnover on an entry pass, and they've been trying, and that's got to be a big part of them today. They wanted to have success getting it in there.
Shot taken on the way by Albright. It's off the mark, 31-9 as we go to halftime here at Clarion Area High School. Redbank Valley in control here over Keystone in the girls' AA semifinal. And we'll take a timeout. It's Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 playoff basketball. It's right here on the EYT Media Network.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIP.
How cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in the USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
You're locked on to the EYT Media Network.
All right. Back at Clarion Area High School, there he is, Jumpin' Joey, talking to all the local media.
That is legendary right there. I mean, to have Mr. Ryan Pugh, the editor of the Clarion News there as well. I mean, my goodness, look at that. Although, hey, I'm one of those conspiracy theorist people. Okay, I believe all of them. This is a conspiracy. I have never seen him jump. Ever seen him jump.
I have.
And this whole Jumpin' Joey thing.
Well,
I mean, I haven't been around much this season. Been very busy.
He does.
Very busy. Jump. But I think this is all just a big conspiracy.
You'll find out.
Okay.
This is one where most of the time the conspiracy theorists, we've been proven correct. But right now. Yeah. But now, I don't know about that one.
Not the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime show. And let's take a look at those Redbank stats. How do they stack up? Dustin. Oh, you weren't adding things up, were you?
Oh, that's because I can add up on the fly. That's the good news for us tonight. The governor can't do it. He has to take his shoes off if we don't give him enough time. Miley Harmon checks in for Redbank Valley with 10 points. 6 of those coming in the second quarter alone. 7 points out of Olivia Huffman here at the half. 4 points apiece from Kaylin Rierick and Olivia Hauser. Also from Kira Bonanno, and 2 points out of Addison Bond for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are 7 of 11 from the free throw line here at the half. For Keystone, it's 5 points from Natalie Bowser, 4 points out of Jill Winters, 1 of 3 from the free throw line for the Keystone Panthers in that first half.
All right, so we'll take one more timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you some quick keys and more. 19-4 was the scoring advantage for Redbank Valley in that second quarter. They lead it now here 31-9 over Keystone. It's girls AA District 9 semifinal, Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball. It's live right here on the EYT Media Network.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
I believe that no one can deliver someone's health care better than their primary care doctor that knows them best. I can choose to refer my patients anywhere, but I send them to Butler because I know they can get incredible care there. And that's why my entire team and I trust them with our family's care and even our own. So why would I send them anywhere else?
Choose the place where exceptional care meets genuine caring. Choose Butler Health System.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving. All right, back here at Clarion Area High School, wrapping up the First United National Bank halftime show. And 31-9 the score as we to live action. Redbank will have the basketball. Real quick, any changes to your keys, that Gatesman Auto Body keys?
If you're Keystone, the mindset always has to be chip away. That's the hardest part, is overcoming the mental block of a 22-point deficit. You have to just chip away good possessions. It's one possession at a time. I know that sounds cliche. If you're Redbank Valley, nothing changes with what you're doing. Stay out aggressively on defense, move the basketball around well offensively, get everybody involved.
All right, the ball dumped in. Here's Huffman, shot good, and they pick up right where they left off. 33-9.
It's getting the basketball to that side, and then you flash across the paint. And Huffman comes open, one-on-one situation, and I like Huffman every day of the week on a one-on-one situation on that side.
There's Reyes. Has it tipped away by Huffman. Huffman gets it. Huffman holds on to the basketball. We're going to have a foul called on Reyes, who was trying to come back and at least get tied up there for a jump ball.
Yeah, a bit of a frustration foul there from Reyes. She had an open opportunity on the pass coming from the mid-court line and just fumbled the basketball away. You can tell she was a little bit frustrated. She ends up picking up her fourth personal foul here at the 7:20 mark of quarter number 3.
Here's Harmon driving, dumps it off. Huffman, shot good by Huffman. Huffman with the first 4 here for Redbank in the second half. Third quarter sponsors, Penn State Jew Boys. Ball tipped out of bounds, stays Keystone.
How about that set for Redbank Valley? They overload the left side of the court. Harmon just tiptoes the timeline along the left side there, waits for Edmonds to come up on a ball screen, and then what you know is that you're going to get the speedy and really good ball handler, Miley Harmon, going down the lane. Either somebody's stepping over on her, and that person's going to be open, or she's going to have an open look. Just so happened that the great court vision of Harmon was able to find Huffman that time.
Here's Winters, passes off to Traster, and they'll work it here in the offense for Keystone.
It's a fun basketball team to watch, isn't it, Mike? This Redbank Valley team, because there is so much balance. There are so many people that do so many good things. People know their skills very well. On this team, they know their roles.
Winters shots off the mark, rebound by Huffman. Huffman, one-hand pass right to Harmon. Harmon flips it to Rearick. Rearick shot good. And we have a timeout taken by Keystone. 6:20 to go here in this third. And it is a full timeout. We will break. 37-9 Redbank Girls AA Semifinal. Laurel Eye Clinic right here on the EYT Media Network.
In a world that needs cleaning up, a legend stands tall. John Deere compact tractors from Land Pro Equipment. With a get-it-done attitude, they're always ready to take care of business. And it's equipped to take on anything, so they never back down from the dirty work, making your world a more beautiful place.
We're making room for our 2023 model, so take advantage of our model year 22 compact tractor sale now. Stop in or build your own at landproequipment.com.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School, timeout just about over. We do have a Zocker Motors update, though. What you got there, Dustin?
Halftime from Brockway in the other semifinal in 2A girls. It's Montauk 19, Coudersport 13. That's, again, at the half. Winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Both teams secure a spot in the PIAA playoffs. Actually, both teams get a home state playoff game if they so choose to host it. at their site. But again, Montauk by 6, and early in the first quarter from Kane in the 1A girls semifinal, Elk County Catholic leads North Clarion 7-4.
Okay. Keystone with the basketball here, trying to get it across that timeline. Traster does. Traster's going to have the ball picked from behind. Harmon saves it, but is right back to Traster, driving into the lane. Bounce pass to Bell. Bell turnaround shot. That's no good. Bowser's shot is good, though.
Bowser adds another rebound. Iowa for 4. 7 points on the night. 7 of the 11 for Keystone. Still a 26-point lead for Redbank.
Ball underneath. Bonanno. Shot good by Bonanno. 39-11 Redbank. They could put this game into the mercy roll if they would get another bucket here. Ball on the inbound comes to Bowser.
Just relentless defensively here. A little too much contact there for Harmon. Harmon in the student section as well. She looks over to her left and sees them, but came across the body a bit, and that's what's going to get the foul whistled on.
I'm disappointed with you. You said Coudersport. You weren't you one? It's always Caddy.
Yeah.
Caddy. I expect more out of you, Dustin. Ball comes in here to Bowser.
How do you spell caddy? Is there an H in that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask Bob when he's back.
Ball comes into the paint, the ball loose. Bond saves it, but saved right back into the middle of the court. We get a scrum for the basketball. Who's going to get it? Fight for it, and it's Keystone, and a travel is going to be called, though. They're going to get Gruber with the travel. That was not her fault. That was just a lot of bodies on the floor, but if you roll, that's all it takes.
Change your position at all. Whatever you're on becomes your pivot. If it's a knee, if it's your backside, it doesn't matter. That's your pivot, and she switched off of that.
Here's Harmon. Harmon puts up the shot. It is no good. Put back by Bonanno, and Bonanno is going to be fouled, and Bonanno will go to the line to shoot a couple here for Redbank Valley.
This is what makes this Redbank Valley team so dangerous. To go back to what we talked about in the pregame show, Mike, this is a Redbank team that wants to win a district title. They believe they can win a few games in the state playoffs as well. This is why, is because it's everybody. It's Bonanno, who now knocks down this shot. She's at 7 points on the evening, but just giving you fantastic minutes off the bench. And it's not just sharpshooting, it's getting the rebounds, getting the putbacks. She misses the second. A great post move the last time out of Bonanno, and triple drive, she can do it.
Here's Winters. Winters kicks it over. Tracer, Trey on the way. And there's an Eric Schick agency three-pointer out of Tracer.
See that one again from the right side wing. Tracer gets her first bucket of the game.
Harmon around the defense, kicks it out. White long shot on the way. It's off the side of the backboard, and Bond's going to come out and rain that one back in. Isabella Bond dumps it back down into White. Ball is loose, and a foul is going to be rung up on Bell. That's going to be number 4 on Bell.
4 on Bell, 4 on Reyes. Reyes on the bench right now for Keystone. Bell will have a seat as well as Ava Patrick checks into the game.
Ball dumped into Bonanno. Bonanno's shot no good. Rebound is by Bowser.
It's one of those shots, I don't know if it was actually blocked, but you can give a defensive play there to Natalie Bowser as making that shot a bit off balance with her positioning.
Patrick shot off the back of the rim, no good. Gets it back, shot again. That's no good. The rebound is by White.
Notice how rushed everything gets with Keystone's offense, and that's what you get when you get a defense that plays at the pace that Redbank Valley does, is that mentally you just feel like you have to move the basketball immediately.
Oh, how about Bowser with a couple of blocks? Nice job by Bowser in the paint. Here's Traster. 3:36 to go in the third. Bowser spins. All right, right back to action. Sorry about that. Long shot on the way. Rattles the cage, doesn't go for Harmon. 40-14, that score remains. We're going to have a foul here called. They're going to get Harmon. All right, we're back here at Clarion Area High School. We do apologize, technical things, and that's just how things go sometimes. But 42-14 is the score.
They are unique ones because we're located at the perch on the end that Keystone is shooting at, as you're watching here. So the opposite end of where the camera is shooting at right now is where we're sitting and where all of our production stuff is. But Nico and our camera are right at half court. So we're running quite a bit of cord there. And issues can arise. Probably a little mouse running around, too. It's causing some problems.
But the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Shot was off the mark, but Redbank will retain possession.
Some people saying it's the governor sabotaging the broadcast. You know, a lot of different things it could be.
White tray on the way. No good. Ball picked up by Bowser. 42-14. Redbank leads here in the third.
7 points, 5 boards out of Natalie Bowser. But again, the big lead for Redbank Valley. If you're the Bulldogs, you want to get it into the Mercy Roll. I mean, obviously they haven't stopped playing here, but you're shooting for that.
Offensive fouls called on Huffman.
That's a tough break for Huffman. She was looking to get an outlet pass out. Tracer, I don't think it's a bad call. Tracer was in position there, but Tracer was in position just because she was in position at that location. She was just kind of hanging out there. As Redbank was getting in transition, hadn't started her own transition back defensively there, and Huffman ran right into her. I mean, it's by definition player control foul, just kind of an odd one and a tough luck one for Olivia Huffman. So we remain at 28 points.
Ball to the corner. Albright has it tipped, goes out of bounds.
And if you're Redbank Valley, I mean, what? So 10 minutes left in this basketball game. You're in control of it. You've mixed in the bench quite a bit here. And they mix in the bench anyway, but it's been in and out a lot here in this third quarter alone. Get it into the Mercy Roll. You can start getting some of those critical players out of the game and live to see another day and stay healthy for the rest of the way.
Huffman kicks it back out. Isabella Bond, shot on the way. No good. Rebound put back, though. That's no good. Rebound by Bowser. Minute 50.
Riley Evans there, Johnny on the spot. Had a great putback opportunity. Just missed, looking for her first points of this ball game.
Tracer works the top of the key. Finds Winters. Back up to Tracer. Dumps it into Bowser. Bowser has to pass off, but it's taken away by Huffman. Here's Huffman down the center of the court. Kicks it over to Bond. Shot by Bond, no good. Put back, though, is good by Evans, and it's now a 30-point lead. We'll go to the Mercy Roll as the clock will roll with a minute 13 to go here in the third.
Yeah, that's a crowd favorite. Evans getting that bucket for the Bulldogs. Off the rebound as well. Get on the stat sheet a couple of different places. Now she gets a block.
With the ball taken back by Winters. And then stolen by Rearick. Rearick on the other end puts it up strong, and it's good, and it's 46-14 Redbank Valley.
That play is a Redbank Valley defensive play. It's that ability to read and know where a pass is about to happen. I mean, Rearick knew what was going to happen there and was just ready to jump. She didn't jump it too early to avoid the pass being thrown, jumping it at the right time. Defensively, they are so good at baiting those passes and then jumping the lanes.
Winters kicks it back out to Tracer, 24 seconds. Drive, lost, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it goes to Redbank Valley here.
Great shot fake there at the free throw line from Ava Patrick. Got two different Redbank Valley defenders to come out to her. Just lost control of the ball on the way in. A lot of good on that play, though.
Vaughn lost the two, and the other one picks it back up and comes right back out, and at the buzzer. That'll do it. 46-14 as we go to quarter number 4. Redbank leading here in the girls' AA semifinal. And it is Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball on the EYT Media Network.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
You're locked on to the EYT Media Network.
All right, back at Clarion Area High School. We go to quarter number 4. It is a Dewbrook fourth quarter here on the EYT Media Network. We'll be in that mercy roll now as the game will finish up here in quarter number 4.
So what's your philosophy, Michael, on, you don't want to sit for too long, right? If you're Redbank Valley, as the turnover gives the basketball to Redbank as they try to get it into Bowser, but you don't want to sit for too long. You don't want to go an entire quarter and not have your starters playing and other key players playing in the game. But where's the balance there? You're going to win the game if you're Redbank Valley. You've got the game into the mercy roll.
There's Harmon, shots off the mark.
But you're one take like that and one land on somebody's foot awkwardly away from completely changing the projection of the season and what you have in mind for this season, depending on who it is. It could go down. What's the philosophy there? What do you do in that case?
It's tough because you got to get those guys time because you're not playing until Saturday. Here's Rearick driving to the hoop shot, good. But you also have to be smart, too, and I think at a certain point here, give them a couple minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes here in this quarter, and then start bringing them up.
That's what I was going to say, because you see Coach Edmonds go to his first 5, back out onto the floor, and I like that idea. That's a smart move there. And keep them in and give them an opportunity to play here, but
shots off the mark. And here's the thing, too. This is a team that believes, and I think a lot of folks too, having watched them play, that they could vie for a state championship. So they have to do everything they can to get ready. You can't, you can't let your foot off the gas. Harmon, that three-pointer on the way is good. That's an Eric Schick agency 3.
And if you're Redbank Valley and if you're a fan of them, why wouldn't you think that way? I mean, you look across their only loss of the season, 23-1, going to be 24-1 after tonight, was to Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, or as Dave Constantino would call him, Old Lady of the Sacred Heart. But Olsh in a Christmas tournament down at Cal U, they lose to them. Winter's shot is off the mark, and Huffman gets the rebound. Huffman has been collecting the rebounds tonight. She's at 7 unofficially.
Oh, what a beautiful play by Harmon to get that to go. And the foul, she'll go to the line. Excuse me. That's one that you kind of hold your breath a little bit on, too, as she goes, is fouled there. But, Karen Davis did this, too. I know when she coached at Union, a lot of times people would say, well, you got to let your foot off the gas. No,
you got to find a balance.
Yes, she did. She always did.
Between the two.
But she even said it. Well, I can't let my foot off the gas because we're preparing for.
To finish the thought, you have Olsh. They lose to Olsh by 5 points, 45-40 down at Cal U over Christmas. And that's an Olsh team that's a 3A team out of the WPIAL. They're actually playing tonight for 5th place in the WPAL in Class 3A. I mean, Redbank Valley's scheduled Otto Eldred as Harmon makes that shot. So she's picked up 6 of the 8 points for Redbank in this quarter. She's up to 16 now. They scheduled Otto Eldred this year, a team that knocked off DCC by 21 in the semifinals in Class A tonight. They've put together a nice schedule as Reyes gets this one to go.
A nice job by Reyes with some in traffic.
Even Homer Center, Mike. I mean, Homer Center's playing for a District 6 2A title this classification. Tomorrow night, I think, is when that game is, and they beat that Homer Center team. So you got a District 6 champion or runner-up that they've played this year. They beat them by 8. I mean, that's some great scheduling throughout the year to play against some of these teams that are going to be competitive teams either in 3A in the WPIAL or in 2A for this. And there's the move that we discussed philosophically. When do you do this if you're Coach Edmonds? Well, it's at the 5-minute mark, as Keystone had already kind of put some subs in, so he answers back. And
here's Bond. That's Edison Bond.
But, Mike, why wouldn't you, if you're Redbank Valley, consider that you have the opportunity to put something together this year? I mean, I like their chances to win their first couple of games for sure as that shot goes.
Yep, that was Bond on the right side.
Once you get to that state quarterfinal round, it all starts to get difficult there, and those games can go any which direction. But once you get there, it also starts to feel more real as well.
Well, just a little too high for Pierce in the corner. It's turned over. Clock continuing to move here. It's going to go very quickly. We're in that mercy roll, 56-16. Redbank in the championship game coming up on Saturday. Looking to see if that'll be against an old foe, Monmouth. Excuse me, shot on the way. It's off the mark by White.
Reyes in good position, even though she was unable to corral the basketball. Had to be swatted away from her by Isabella Bond. And goes out of bounds, and so Keystone will get the basketball. Gruber, Heller out on the floor. Samantha Heller, a senior for this Keystone team. Jenna Pierce out there with Sydney Bell. Natalie Bowser, too.
Stolen away. Bond's going to get it. That's Isabella. One-hand pass down to White. White driving right to the hoop. Puts up the shot. Good. And it's 58-16 for Redbank Valley.
Quinn White, first bucket for her in this game. Zocchero Motor scoreboard update. Montauk 32, Coudersport 20. That's early in quarter 4 at Brockway tonight. The other semifinal in 2A.
Addison Bond shot no good. Ball rebounded by Gruber. Just under 3 minutes here. Quickly moving ball game, especially with that mercy roll. Game and halftime and everything in right around an hour. Ball up top to Gruber. Pierce dumps it in. Foul's going to be called. They're going to ring this one up on, that is Evans.
Zocchero Motors scoreboard update for you. From Kane High School tonight, Elk County Catholic has opened up a 9-point lead on North Clarion.
Shot taken by Bowser on the baseline, no good. Ball comes back out, and the putback, that's no good. Rebounded finally by Bond. Bond, one-hand pass ahead to White. White driving right to the hoop. Shot by White, no good. The ball tipped out. Bond's going to save it. Comes right back in, and it goes off of Redbank out of bounds to Keystone.
That Elk 9-point lead is 25-16. That is late in the second quarter.
So we'll see what happens, and a lot will determine.
One of those nights, Mike, you wish we could clone ourselves or be at 4 different places because, we really liked the matchup up at Kane, this North Clarion Elk County Catholic. Plus, I know you wanted to go get some Texas Hots.
Yeah, that's true too.
Up at Kane. So.
And Table 105 is pretty good as well.
Yeah, that's not bad. But
yeah.
You wanted to add up there. Wasn't to be. Can't pass up an opportunity for a couple of KSAC teams here. And this one.
Smith has the ball tipped. And White's going to take it. Passes off to Bond. Layup good. Just under a minute. 60-16 Redbank Valley as they're running away with this one.
Jersey Bell, Addison Say on the floor now for Keystone, along with Lily Shoemaker. Already heard Carly Smith's name called.
Shots off the mark that time by Mong. Redbank has it 41 seconds, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout here. As Coach Edmonds just wants to talk some things over, just think set a few things up. 41 seconds is where we're at. .25 seconds. Ball dumped underneath. Ball loose in the paint. 20 seconds. We're going to get a tie up here. Jump ball. Nine seconds as the clock continues to move. Ball dumped into the paint. Turnaround shots off the mark, and that's the buzzer. 60-16. Redbank Valley will win this one. And we'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our Hager Paving Player of the Game announcement along with our Clarion County Community Bank postgame show on the way. You're watching Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball on the EYT Media Network.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School. Final score again, 60-16. Redbank Valley wins over Keystone. We're in the Clarion County Community Bank post-game show. And why don't we look at stats first, brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet.
Taking a look at Redbank Valley for leading the way was Miley Harmon with 16 points, 11 points out of Olivia Huffman, 10 points from Kaylin Rierick, 8 points Addison Bond, 7 points from Kira Bonanno. It was 4 points out of Alyssa Bowser and 2 apiece from Riley Evans and Quinn White for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. And for Keystone, 7 points Natalie Bowser, 4 points from Jill Winters, 3 points from Mia Traster, and 2 points out of Amanda Reyes in the ball game for the Keystone Lady Panthers. Again, your final score tonight was Redbank Valley 60, Keystone 16. Zocker Motor scoreboard update to pass along to you here from Kane High School tonight at the half. It is Elk County Catholic leading North Clarion 25-17. They are battling for the spot to take on Otto Eldred, a 61-40 winner, and the other Class A semifinal here this evening. And the last we had Montauk up by 7 with about 7 or 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. In that one, it's now just a 3-point lead for the Lady Warriors midway through quarter number 4. So that's going to be a tight one here as Montauk for the chance to face this Redbank Valley team in the District 9 championship game.
It has to be that.
No, we got it. Okay.
All right, so we're right here. We're going to finish things up before we lose anything again here.
Or you lose it.
I lose it.
That's the
County
other
Community Bank postgame show. Hager Paving player. I'm coughing. We got everything.
Speaking of losing it,
we're going to give it to Olivia Huffman. Olivia Huffman is our Hager Paving player of the ball game.
Huffman on the boards tonight as well. Don't know if she ended up with the double-double or anything, but because we don't track that one. But Olivia Huffman on the boards was really strong tonight, and inside she was, one of those pieces, whether it was in the lower part of that zone that they run, she was all over the place on Natalie Bowser. Any entry pass, she was either fronting or behind her. She was usually part of a double team, just wreaking havoc and creating traffic inside. And so, Harmon gets a nice point total again tonight. Easily could have gone that route. Kaylin Rierick with some nice buckets. I think Harmon's assist numbers were huge tonight as well. But Huffman, one of many Lady Dogs with just an all-around good basketball game tonight. So we went with Olivia Huffman as our Hager Paving player of the game.
All right, so that will be our Hager Paving player of the game. Want to thank Dustin, too, tonight for hopping in there for Bob. Great to have you back on the airwaves. That's going to wrap up the Clarion County Community Bank postgame show. And, again, we'll keep our eyes. You want to stay tuned for who will be playing who coming up this weekend. Tomorrow night we'll be at Clarion's Tippin Gymnasium. We have Clarion Limestone, Karn City, and boys AA semifinal. That should be a good one, too. And I'll tell you, we'll see what happens. We don't know what we're going to have Saturday yet, but we do know we'll have these AA games for sure.